If you haven't watched part 1, go watch it now. Like seriously, why did you come here without watching part 1? Today, we are finishing up the series with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 more towers to go. I swear man, that's like Stephen Hawking's favourite number or something, I don't know. As always, subscribe, and always subscribe, so I can beat this 5'4" Lithuanian white boy out of this world. And yeah, let's start now. Tower of Earth Exploration. This challenging citadel was made by JToH that was meant to be for Zone 2. It got scrapped midway as it surpassed the part limit. The sources for this is literally, trust me bro. Like, look at the wiki. What do you mean citations are needed? Why is this in the wiki in the first place if there's no source? But yeah, that's basically Tower of Earth Exploration. It's either you believe this tower exists or you believe it does exist because there's just no evidence for some reason. Tower of... wait, how do I say this?
Nihiknup
Oh hell no, I ain't saying this. I would get banned and cancelled already. This was a scrap challenging tower made by JToH once again that was initially intended for Zone 2 before being moved to a different realm. The frame and music of this tower is in reverse order of tower screen punching, as well as the name of the tower is literally screen punching, written backwards. This tower then got replaced by Tower of Triangular Towers. Here are some old images of the tower. Citadel of Collaborative Effort, an intense difficulty citadel that was supposed to be for Ring 4. This citadel was planned to be the first citadel ever released with a mega collab that included JToH. The wiki doesn't know why the citadel is scrapped. I'ma just say that I'm 99% sure the team just procrastinated and never touched it ever again because everybody in the JToH staff and team are bored at that time. Also, this is one of the lucky few to have its own place, so hopefully I have the background here showing what the gameplay is. It's probably bad either way. But yeah, that's what Citadel of Collaborative Efforts was. Citadel of Vigilant Endurance, a scrapped intense difficulty citadel that was made by OpenTune. The wiki says that it was removed from 3rd of March 2019. I wonder what happened at that time. Surely nothing bad happened, right? Right? It has its own archive, so thank you whoever you are for saving this history. And yes, here's the Citadel gameplay. It's probably just going to be short. I haven't played it yet, so this is just my prediction. But I'm assuming it's just bad as well, just not in the good times now. But yeah, that's what Citadel of Vigilant Endurance is. Citadel of True Darkness, an intense difficulty citadel that was supposed to be for Zone 2 by JToH. This was originally supposed to be the sequel to Tower of Deep Darkness and actually started to be planned for Zone 1. Then it just vanished like that, not mentioned ever again after the release of Arcane Area. I do not know why, it was just never mentioned and forgotten after Arcane Area, but that's what it is, the game's the game. Tower of Basement, an intense difficulty tower made by JToH. It was planned to be for Zone 1, but Tower of Really Nasty Ideas by Blockerman replaced it, and then never to be seen again. Here was the portal and the badge of what it was supposed to look like in the game temporarily for a while before, you know, it got changed because Tower of Basement just doesn't exist now in the game. Tower of Impossible Reversal, an intense tower made by JToH once again, what's a surprise, to be in Zone 3 as Tower of Impossible Expectations Redux. Funny thing is, she never even started it and called it done already. So yeah, that's basically how Tower Possible Reversal just got scrapped immediately without even getting started yet. So, you know what? Good job, Ducada, good job. Tower of Network Snapping, another tower by Ducada. What a surprise! That was based off her other tower, Citadel of Network Splitting. This was scrapped and replaced by Tower of Oblivion in Ring 4. Yeah, that's basically how it went. I remember this tower. This tower actually did exist as a concept for a while, but yeah, it just never happened to be finished and, you know, can't be released because it's scrapped. But yeah, Annie's Tower of Oblivion is a really good tower, and thank God it was that instead of Tower of Network Splitting. Tower of Just One Box, an intense difficulty tower that was initially planned to be in Ring 7 or Zone 2, but she didn't even start making the tower once again. The concept of this was there's a push box that the user has to use for the entire tower to beat the game. The box also has a phase for apparently the user feels attached to it for some reason. Like, overall, I do think the concept of having to push this box all the way through the tower just to complete it is a good concept, but the face? Why was that mentioned? It should not be there. Ducada, what was wrong with you in the head? But yeah, we ain't going to talk about it any further. Tower of Terrible Difficulty Curve, a remorseless tower planned for Ring 5 by Ducada. Basically, the tower is supposed to have a bunch of difficulty spikes, hence the name Tower of Terrible Difficulty Curves. And that's basically it. Have nothing else to say. Our final tower here is Tower of Raw Unfiltered Skill. Our final scrapped intense difficulty tower planned by Ducada, and she didn't even build it once again. This tower is assumed to be just purism, similar to Tower of True Skill, but you know, never got released, never finished, because as always, Ducada made so many tower promises that just never happened, okay?